Christmas special edition podcast. Tonight I'm joined by probably one of the most famous people in the world. Fiction, non-fiction, who knows. But tonight we are joined by the big man himself, Saint Bloody Nick. It's Father Christmas, ladies and gentlemen.
Ho, 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 ho. Thank you for inviting me today.
No problem, thanks for coming.
I don't get out much from the North Pole making presents.
How does it feel to get out just once a year, really?
It's nice. Mrs. Claus does, she drives me up the wall. I normally throw myself in my work.
I feel that. How's it been for you this year with COVID and everything? Has the elves been working well?
As you know, the elves had to work from home.
Yeah.
It's 2 meters apart. And the North Pole's big, but it's not that big.
Have you got all your safety procedures in line at the North Pole?
Yep, we've got hand sanitizer, we've got signs everywhere and shields up. And we've created bubbles for all of our elves, because all of our workers, they do work in close quarters. They do all live together, so we've created bubbles within the elves themselves.
Good. That's good to know. We're all the elves are staying safe. You're staying safe. We're staying safe. That's the main thing. Is this the first time you've been on a podcast, Santa, or have you?
I've been on a couple.
No, a couple.
But this is definitely the best.
Must have missed those.
This is I've been on a few, but this is the first one in a while, and I'm very, very excited to be here. Yeah.
Thank you, Santa. Your beard's getting a bit stuck on the microphone. I don't know if you want to just that's good.
It's getting a bit misty.
How do you maintain such a wonderful Gandalf-looking beard?
I use Gillette. Other shavers are available. Oil it every day. Argan, maple, coconut oil.
Nice.
Secrets. There's a fourth ingredient, but I can't tell you. I would have to put you on the naughty list.
Oh wow! How is the naughty and nice list looking this year?
There's a lot of naughty lists this year. Kids have been staying at home. They've been bored, causing mischief. As any parent out there, you will know that these kids they're playing silly buggers these days. So, so I'm gonna have to put them on the naughty list. But because it's COVID, I might chuck them 2 pieces of coal, maybe.
How's Mrs. Claus finding spending more time with you this year?
Yeah, as I said earlier, she's been a part of my bubble. We've been spending a lot of time together, and hey, all I do is work and go home. So I'm just gonna leave it there. And let's just say we've had a good time this year.
No, Mr. Little Santa Claus is running around.
I think it's about 8 months away, but exclusive.
Oh boy. You heard it here first on the 97 boys. Santa is having a child in 8 months. Lockdown's done him well.
There's not much else to do. You can't have a drink without a substantial meal.
This is true. And how's COVID affected the business this year, really? Apart from
it's non-profit, so not really.
No.
And to be fair, my main resource is magic, so I mean, there's always been buckets full of that.
And have you run out of magic? Because I feel like a lot of kids must have been asking for a lot this year.
They have, but we've had a bit of magic spare because obviously kids have been getting more.
Yep.
Each and every year from their parents, so the parents have been picking up the slack. But this year, I feel like I feel a lot more needed, and I'm just gonna fill the gaps.
Yeah, that's good. I think people do need a bit of Christmas magic this year, a bit of Santa in their lives. So I think you'll deliver. By the sounds of it, you're on task. You got everything going the right way. So
Yep. Rudolph already, Dancer, Prancer, Blister, and Polly.
All that lot. Polly.
Yeah. We've got a new recruit. Yeah, we've got Polly. She's a new one. She's the first female reindeer in about 200 years, and it's a great new addition, and just really excited to.
For Santa, you believe in equality then?
Oh, 110%.
Love
As
that.
you can tell, I am a black man. A lot of people don't know that.
No, I didn't know that. Santa was a black man.
Because they don't see me, they just assumed I'm white.
Yeah.
And I'm black. I was actually born in sub-Saharan Africa, which is quite ironic because I live in the cold.
How do you cope with that?
A lot of warm clothing and a lot of time in my bubble, if you got my drift.
Yeah, I catch your drift. That's nice. Well, I feel like we've explored some interesting North Pole facts there for everyone. Hopefully that's enough for everyone to get a little insight, a little juicy little exclusive there with Santa. I think it's your time to leave now, but thank you.
Yeah, so I'm just going to get Prancer, get in now! Alright, I'll be off. Alright.
Lovely seeing you. Thank you.
Bye.
Where you been, man?
I was parking the car.
It's been about 20 minutes, man. I had to interview Santa without you.
You did it without me?
Mate.
I've been waiting all year to see him.
He had a short time space, there's nothing I could do. I insisted, but the elves told me I had to interview him now. He's off now.
Is it the producer elf?
Yeah.
So you always had that elf from there. Fucking that guy.
Already off to Canada. What can I do?
Oh, snap.
Yeah, just having a little
Let's
test run.
catch that flight. It's leaving in
Test
about
run.
10-15 minutes.
Yeah, test run, mate, for Christmas Day. But good guy, to be fair. A few little juicy like exclusives, but
Oh, you gonna share it or?
you have to watch, mate. You have to watch.
Gonna have to listen to it on what? Spotify and Apple Music?
I think so.
Oh,
There's a
snap.
video on YouTube as well.
Oh, okay. I might just have to leave a review as well.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to know my opinion.
He had a great beard. Great beard.
Did he?
Yeah, really good beard.
Oh, not as good as mine.
They look
Tickle.
better.
I am
They
tickling
look better.
my own beard. No, but let's just get into it then.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the 97 Boys podcast. We're back, episode numero uno. So, what are we going to talk about today, Abby? You're going to give us a little overview?
Yeah, so this year really for you is your first Christmas properly celebrating it as a family, right? So go into that, chat about that,
Yeah.
find out how you're feeling.
Alright,
How
so it's all about me.
It's all about you, mate.
Oh my days, I feel like a star.
And then we're gonna go to some Christmas stereotypes. Let's have a little chinwag.
I've got a lot of questions about that, so it's
all
gonna be
me for you, mate.
it's going to be a little bit of a question time as well.
And then I think we move into a Christmas quiz at the end because let's see how much you actually know, if you know anything at all.
Okay, this is going to be really interesting.
So yeah, and then we'll just go with that, and then we'll end on this amazing giveaway.
We're going to announce the winner. More people should have posted, but the people who did, one of you is getting the prize.
Yeah, it's a good old prize. So a lot to cover today. It's a shame you missed Santa really, because it was really great, mate.
That's the only reason I really came today. It's not because I lived there. It's because I wanted. I came for Santa. It was in my goddamn house and I missed it to park.
He flew out the balcony.
Oh bloody hell! Is that why the bloody doors open?
Yeah.
Goddamn, he's so rude, isn't he?
I know.
I heard he goes into people's houses and eat their cookies.
That's out of order.
And drinks their milk. Don't know where that milk's been. Could be hot. Could be spoiled.
I only
He's out here eating everything.
I
Wonder why
don't
he's
take
fat.
his boots off either when he walks around. On
It's
his phone.
rude, isn't it?
That's so rude.
Mm.
Anyway,
Santa.
let's forget about him.
At me. If you're hearing this, Santa, at me. Twitter. Tag it at 97 Boys.
Forget Jake Paul,
me
Conor
and you,
McGregor.
me and you, bro.
Taku versus Santa Claus. Dana White, if you're watching, this is the next big fight. This is the next big fight.
If you can't see, I'm doing a mean face. People are trembling.
Right, let's move on to you, mate. Let's make this about you now. Forget about Santa.
Oh.
So, first Christmas.
Mm.
How do you feel?
I feel good. So, if you don't know, I was raised a Jehovah's Witness.
If you don't know, get to know.
Get to know, it's on Google. Read. It's in a book somewhere. So, I've never actually celebrated Christmas before. Well, not at home. I've snuck out. I actually spent my first official Christmas at a mate's house last year. I won't say any names. Wardley, shout out.
Nope.
Post this and share this. No, but this is my first actual Christmas with my family. So it's going to be something quite nice and quite special.
Yeah.
And yeah.
How does
that feel?
Emotional?
Very. Trey, I'm actually crying inside. But I don't like people to see my weakness.
I think, are you probably most excited? Are you doing presents?
Yes. So we've all got a Secret Santa.
Nice.
I can't say who I've got,
Oh.
but I've got a...
Yeah.
And then,
I know
and
who
the
that
other,
is.
yeah, that thing. And then
That thing.
I'm really hoping to get something nice. Whoever's got me on Secret Santa, I would love a PS5. If you don't love me. It's cool. It's cool. I thought we just family, but it's cool.
So you're going in big early on, like first Christmas PS5. Like I think my first Christmas, I mean I was obviously one, but I got like a teddy.
I think it's relative. I feel like I would get a lot more enjoyment, pleasure, and my times could be filled with a
Pleasure.
lot more.
Get pleasure in other things.
Oh my god! Oh wait! if you heard that, we've got a guest. We've got our first studio audience.
So you're going straight in with the PS5.
PS5. That's what I want. It's coming out before Christmas. There's no excuses.
They're out now, so there is no excuses.
Mm-mm.
They're restocked in most stores. No excuses.
So PS5.
PS5.
Please.
If you don't get the PS5, you know, because that is quite high. That's a high on the list.
High
expectation.
demand.
Where's the middle ground?
The middle ground. I'll settle for a Kit Kat.
Wow. What's the low? What's your low point?
A crisp pie 5. But I won't do anything less. So yeah, so that's what I want for Christmas. Do you know what I'm really excited for?
What?
Turkey.
Oh.
Turkey. I want pigs in blanket. I heard something about this bread pudding or bread sauce.
Yeah.
I want some of that. I don't know what it is, but I want it in my life.
So turkey. Let's talk about turkey, right?
Turkey.
I'm not a fan.
I've heard conflicting reports about turkey.
Because I have it once a year, right? Christmas.
Yeah.
Only time I ever eat it.
Mm.
Dry. Bland. Boring.
I feel people ain't cooking it right. I mean, I never have turkey. I've only had a turkey leg in America and maybe the odd special at Starbucks. But I imagine someone out there, we've sent a car to space and we're still eating dry turkey. Somebody must have made a juicy turkey.
Don't get me wrong, you can have your gravy, you can have some cranberry, you can have your salt and all that stuff on top of it, and you can have your turkey with special seasoning, but when you get under that, get away from that sauce, it's just
when you break it down,
it's just a B-Tech version of chicken. I'd rather chicken.
A B-Tech version.
Much rather just a whole chicken for Christmas.
Other qualifications are available.
Yeah, the chicken is A-level, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is A-level.
No, or is that, or I could really go for like, do you like a good bit of pork with some apple sauce?
I agree with that. It's not very traditional, but some people go the flip and go for a curry on Christmas Day.
A curry on Christmas Day. I feel like that's a very, very, very English thing to do. I come from Zimbabwe, so if I had to settle on a special Christmas dish, it's called Zaza.
Zaza.
Google it. It's a lot of research. You know, just get a notepad. I'm going to teach you today. But yeah, it's like a white dough, but the stuff that you have with it.
Yeah.
That's where the magic comes. But it's the vehicle to get all that goodness in your mouth.
Are you having that this Christmas?
No. I haven't had Zaza in years. It takes 2 pots. You have to grind your own goddamn rice. And
Oh jeez, that sounds long.
No.
Christmas Day, to be fair, making the Christmas dinner is stress in itself, so that's
what I'm excited for.
the stress.
I'm excited for this because I've never had the stress. Normally, I'm just chilling in my bed, laying, watching TV, and then because I never celebrated Christmas, all the TV shows naturally end the week before Christmas. So there's nothing new coming out. Maybe EastEnders, but I hated EastEnders. So it meant nothing to me.
They always did great Christmas specials, to be fair.
I didn't know. I hated it. So it would be nice to like cozy up, I'm really excited for the Baileys and hot chocolate.
Yeah.
And then watch the Queen's speech.
Oh yeah, the Queen's speech is
Queen's speech, Queen Lizzie.
She always looks 10 out of 10 as well each
10 out of
year.
10. Is that the way you swing, Harvey? Or, are you trying to tell us something?
An older woman.
I really love older women.
No, she every year I'm always amazed of her age and how
much she's doing.
She just can sit there and speak so well and just look. She has a great barnet. Her hair is. There's a lot of women out there.
Every
wish they had
time
hair like
she looks
that.
like a queen. I would say.
Yeah, I'd say she looks like a twin. No, it does amaze me every year just to think, gee, she's got a whole year. You know, like when people get old, I think their looks deteriorate quite quick as you get older, I suppose, and she just seems to maintain that, and it's mad. And I watch it and I'm just like in awe of her when she's
Every
speaking.
time. I've
It's
seen her
crazy.
once in the flesh.
You've seen her?
Yeah, she was in a car. She drove past. I waved. I think she waved back at me.
It's Santa.
That's right.
Ouch.
Oh, I wasn't Santa.
The Queen's speech is good. TV on Christmas Day, you're right, is
It's just
hit and
filmed.
miss. But now you can enjoy it because you're in that Christmas.
Yeah, I won't feel guilty about it, and I think that's the
Did
main
we
thing.
miss out the part at the beginning? You said you're Jehovah's Witness, but we missed out the part now that's kind of not happening anymore. You know, now
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like, I
it's,
think we missed that bit out. So.
Yeah, so yeah, I still am. Please don't tell anyone. No. So I've stepped back from that part of my life. I don't feel like it fitted in quite to where I was going, what I wanted to do. So it was a tough decision, but I think it's important to, most importantly, stay true to yourself.
So are you any religion now?
I think it's because I was born into it and I grew up that way. I'm Christian by default. Like, you won't see me like doing Eid or something, or on the top of a mountain with a Buddha spot. But no, but I think my default is Christian. I wouldn't say I'm religious, but I would say I'm a spiritual person.
I think probably all of us in our friendship group though are probably Christian.
Yeah.
But not really. We're not religious. But if you were to pick, that's where
a lane.
Yeah,
that would be.
If you had to be, it's like being in the fast lane and on the motorway. It's kind of the lane to be in, isn't it?
Yeah. On easy mode.
Yeah.
Well, it's in England, isn't it? It's a Christian country. So
yeah.
So I take it like if you're in Dubai, it'll be easier to be Muslim, but
yeah.
So it's just one of those things, isn't it?
So the transformation, if you want to call it that.
Transformation.
Yeah. And when did that happen?
Well,
when did that decision get made? And for the whole family? And has the whole family made the transformation? Lots of questions.
What's there? Okay, let's tackle this one by one. Me personally, at university I was somewhat in it, but past that I started experimenting. It's made it sound like I'm doing something else. I'm not doing what you thought. I was just experimenting with life. I was just trying to be me organically, because it was a situation whereby I was on my own. I was in a different city. Nobody knew me here, and I could create the identity that I wanted. So for me, it happened at university. Whether it was first year, second year, third year, I could not tell you, because I was dabbling in both. I had both my hands in each honeypot. So for me, it was between 2016, 2019, 2018. In terms of family, again, I would say roughly the same period. Maybe a tiny bit before, maybe a couple people a tiny bit after, but it's roughly the same time. I feel like we all came to the same conclusion individually, which I think is really important. But we all came to the same conclusion. Now, in terms of how many of us have turned, it's 3 out of 4. No, yeah, 3 out of 4, 75%.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 out of 4.
Why 3 out of 4? There's 5 of us.
There's not. Oh.
There's 5.
Yeah, there's 5.
4 out of 5.
I could have told you that.
4 out of 5.
Who was you cutting out of the family? Jeez.
We've got a couple of write-offs. And a couple more being added onto the list. So if you don't get me a good present,
PS5.
I won't count you anymore. No. So that's for me why I'm celebrating Christmas. It's why it's such a big thing, because it's the confirmation of my transformation that I've made in this nation.
Oh, preach it.
From my frustration.
I think it's really nice though that you've all come to that 4 out of 5 have come to that conclusion together.
Well, 5, 8,
Because I think if you was on your own, it'd be very different, and you wouldn't have that. But you wouldn't have Secret Santa, that's for sure.
I know. Wouldn't be getting a PS5.
It would be quite boring.
Yeah.
And you know, seeing the tree downstairs, seeing the Christmas decks,
Do you know-
all this. And
Do you know what
it's
I
nice.
feel like is a bit upsetting?
What?
I came to this conclusion now. I wish I was like 13 when I did it. Do you mean your parents would get you the good stuff?
Yeah, like now.
Now they're like,
you
I
get-
swear you're getting a wage.
Yeah.
I swear you started your own business, and then you know.
Yeah, like back then was the prime time for like
It
really
was.
good gifts, and kind of as well, everyone else was getting, like all your friends getting gifts as well. So your there's a pressure on your parents to get good gifts.
A good
because
one. Because
you can't
that
go to
Monday
school,
when you come back and everyone's talking about
everyone's
what you
got the PS5, mate, and you're there with a bloody
Yeah.
pair of socks. I mean, there's
that I
nothing
got
wrong
from
with it.
work.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But as a kid, there is something wrong with that. As an adult, there's nothing wrong with that. But as a kid, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Like you
It's-
got.
And it gets real. Like, this is the first year I brought presents. And I
Broke?
always, yeah. I always wondered why people would, like, get socks or make people a coupon.
Socks are for people that it's either.
Well, that pay bills, yeah.
It's either.
Yeah.
Socks are
Anyone
either
that
for,
pays bills, I will get you a pair of socks.
they're either for people in the family though that you just need like a little filler because you don't feel like you've got them enough, or it's for someone that's, I don't know, a new addition to the family.
Oh my God.
So it might be someone's partner, the new boyfriend or girlfriend. It might be a cousin that you don't really like, but you've got to get a present for. It might be, do you know what I mean? There's someone in the family you don't really know. You're like, and you got to get them a present, socks.
And what degree do you buy presents? Because, right, so you've got a girl, right?
Yeah.
What's the range of the presents? Does it extend to family? Does it extend to cousins? Aunties? I feel like I've put you on the spot. I'm going to see you in Grosvenor Centre, like, why the fuck did you have to say that?
Why are we not in tier 3 so I can't as our first Christmas having a girlfriend, I think we've pretty much just got each other's stuff and no one else. Done her housemates as well. Apart from that, not getting her parents anything. Mainly because I've not met her parents yet as well, because they live in Newcastle.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah.
not any reason, but just distance. We've not with all restrictions.
Long old
it's been
route.
hard. But she's met mine, and we're gonna get my parents a joint present. But that's it. She's not getting any of my. She's met some of my family and stuff, but she's not getting anything for them, and I'm not for her. But I would probably say it's a very different conversation next year. Once I'm there with the family.
So you need to get your P up next year.
Yeah.
You need to head over to Primani. When I say Primani, it makes it sound that a little bit, gives that oldish vibe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Can't say Primac, Primani. You're going to see me in Primani getting those £2 socks. Black ones for you, Monday to Thursday through you.
Primark do some great deals.
If you want a little tip, you take out Saturday and Sunday, you give it to someone else. I've got you weekend socks, mate.
It's socks, and then if it's a boy, little beer selection. Tesco's for like £8, and they do like 4 beers, easy.
Or those, do you know those spirits, singular shots?
Yeah.
In those tiny jars? Yeah. Get them a cup and a single shot.
And then you also, a very good, easy present for someone that you don't really know, but you have to get them a present because your girlfriend's told you need to get them a present because you need to look, the part.
They don't tell
celebration,
you.
A celebration box of just a variety of stuff. So you just got the chocolates. Every Christmas without fail, an auntie, an uncle, someone will get you that.
Do you know what everyone gets? And I know everyone gets it because I didn't celebrate Christmas for 22 years and I still got it. Was that goddamn Lynx box.
Oh, yeah.
That goddamn Lynx box. I really want to see their sales over Christmas of how many poor souls got another Lynx box. And it's
Lynx
never
Africa.
anything good. It's Africa every time. I'm from Africa. I don't need to smell like it. But anyway, sorry, I'm going in a bit of a rant. I'm getting
triggered. No, to be fair, my nan.
If anyone got me a Lynx Africa, you would return it.
Yeah, every Christmas, my nan would buy me. Not always. I remember one year she got me David Beckham. gift set.
Intense.
Yeah, it was deodorant, shower gel, and
Yeah.
body wash, and it actually smelled really good.
Oh.
Not gonna lie. So if you want a step up from Lynx,
Mm.
it's the David. I don't know if they still make it, but it was the David Beckham gift set.
We're now we're now accepting sponsors. David Beckham.
Yeah, David Beckham. If you're watching,
if you're listening,
be part of the giveaway.
be part of the giveaway and hook us up.
But no, I think there's a lot of like little basic things. Socks are definitely one of those that you just get anyone that you don't really know what else to get them.
It's a universal gift, isn't it?
If you get socks though, like
One size fits all, literally.
yeah, I mean my dad has explicitly told lots of people in the family not to get him socks this year because his sock drawer's so full from the last 5 Christmases. They just need to just hold up and chill, you know. So
why don't you tell me about your Christmas experience? Like you've obviously you've grown up with it all your life. You've had Christmas that you don't even remember.
yeah, well yeah, obviously I don't really know. Like the earliest memory I've got, and only because my parents videoed everything, like everything, was a Christmas I came down and I had a little trampoline, more like a trampette thing, really small with a handle on the front, and I could just stand there and bounce up and down on it. And that year also I also got a Barney, you know Barney, the TV show.
The purple dinosaur.
Purple dinosaur, yeah. I got him as a toy, and there's a video of me sat there playing with Barney, and he was like interactive, squeezing when he made noises and stuff, whilst bouncing up and down the trampoline. That was like my first memory as Christmas, and then kind of growing up, always writing like mad letters to Santa, writing some outrageous stuff, and now looking back and talking to my parents, they're always being like, you wrote some crazy things, and we'd always try and guide you, because I would ask for like, I want a flying dog.
You want a flying dog?
Or I want a dinosaur. Do you know what I mean? I'd ask for things that don't exist, and then my parents would look at it and be like, oh my god, how are we not going to disappoint this child?
Yeah.
We need to guide him away.
You're gonna you see your parents go to the vet with a bird and a dog trying to sew some wings on it.
So they did a really good job in guiding me away from things that don't exist to things that do exist, and asking for stuff that was achievable and that they could get, and every year delivered. Oh, sorry. And yeah, every year delivered. I don't remember a Christmas ride. I didn't get anything apart from one. It was going through a phase where I was asking for lots of WWE characters, like wrestlers, figures.
Like Rey Mysterio.
Is
it Triple H?
Triple H.
Triple H.
I used to have them all, mate. Honestly, I had maybe about 20-30 wrestlers. I had The Undertaker, had John Cena, Randy Orton. I had all of them, mate.
All of them.
And I don't know if you'll ever remember a little guy called Hornswoggle, a little Irish dude, little midget.
I was never big into wrestling.
Oh, but
never.
I asked for this character. I don't think he actually existed in the character world of WWE. And I wrote it to my letter to Santa. My parents always say every year they searched high and low for it and just couldn't find it anywhere. Every bit of the internet and just couldn't find it. I cried that Christmas because I didn't get it. I thought Santa just
spoiled.
I thought I'd be
There's
bad.
you crying because you didn't get that present, and there's me in my room like.
But mate, when you're like 9 years old and you believe in Santa and you're thinking
he could do anything.
Yeah, why can't he just? I mean, something Santa said earlier.
Do you know what? You should have asked him earlier. You should have asked him earlier.
I should have. Oh well, you know, he did crush my dreams that one year, but I was devastated that year. But I moved past it. My parents said to me that they would buy it for me, and then they told me that he didn't actually exist, and then I felt a bit better. I felt like maybe Santa couldn't make it.
Felt better?
Felt a bit better that it wasn't out there. So.
I've broken, I was a bit of a bitter child, so I've broken a lot of kids' imagination. I'm like, Santa doesn't exist. I know because I don't get anything. For 22 years I haven't got anything, a little kiddlywink. You get nothing. Nothing, mate.
Yeah, but we kind of just do it, the three of us at home. All our family live kind of all over the place, so it's easier just to stay at home. More recently it's just been the three of us, definitely on Christmas Day, but you know, I love Christmas. I love the build up to it. When I was a kid I loved the build up to it. Now I think as an adult you don't have time to think about it. Like what is it now, like a week till Christmas, and I've not really had time to sit and think about what's going on and that it's Christmas next week. I think this weekend coming will be a nice time to be like, oh my god, it's Christmas next weekend.
Yeah.
So
Do you know what? I'm more looking forward to, do you know, Boxing Day, the bank holidays basically.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to just chill.
Yeah.
Relax.
it's
And
so nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I am going to get fairly litty.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Just a tiny bit trolleyed.
I think I might join you.
You might join me.
Yeah.
Oh, we can have a drink at mine as long as we have some substantial food with it. So.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
yeah. So what are like the main stereotypes of Christmas? Like, what would you say is a bit of a cliche,
Yeah.
but one must do?
I think there's such a variety of different types of stereotypes. I think the first, you've got the typical, which I think I probably fit into this category a bit. Definitely before, well, until about the last 3 years where I've started like full-time work and working, because I've probably slipped out of it a bit now. But you've got the stereotypical December the 1st, boom, Christmas lights are on, Christmas trees
First,
out.
mine was done in November.
I think
I was gassed the shit.
I do think this year especially, people have done it because they need a bit of joy in life, because I think this year's been pretty shit. But I think prior to that, I think most people, it's the last few years, it's been coming earlier and earlier. People are starting to set their trees up. You go into the shop in like July and there's already Christmas decorations.
Yeah. I heard that's is it John Lewis?
Yeah.
They prepare all year, so as soon as the Christmas commercial goes out, they're on it again.
Yeah.
And that's actually a big stereotype as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody waits for that John Lewis advert.
Yeah,
I think they were a little bit disappointed last year. I could not
Yeah.
tell you what it was,
Nah.
but I know people were
They've done some
terribly
great. They've done some
disappointed.
great adverts. I think yeah, it's a great.
It's the moon one that stuck out for me. Doing the, I don't know, little person got a telescope and looked at the moon and someone's like waving at them. Yeah, that's the only one I really remember.
Yeah, I think there's some great adverts out there. I think the biggest stereotype for me is the people that the big Christmas goers, more like American style, kind of like the whole house lit with the Christmas lights, Christmas jumpers from day one. All I want for Christmas playing on repeat. You know,
at all times.
At all times,
At
just
all
pure
times.
happiness, just real smiles, being really kind to people, and just all of that. You then have the Grinches, the people like, no, I'll put the Christmas tree up 24th, it'll come down 26th.
Oh,
You got people that just don't really want to be involved in
Yeah.
Christmas, but I think they're the lost souls. I think they're the ones that need the extra Christmas cheer. Do you know what I mean? Who can't like Christmas that much? I feel like you need to.
They need the Ghost Before Christmas. Is it Ghost Before Christmas? Who does Scrooge?
Oh yeah, I don't know. See, I'm not very good with Christmas.
I'm terrible with trivia.
Yeah, my trivia.
But the one where there's a load of ghosts that come.
Yeah.
Present, past, future. That one, they need it.
Yeah, defo. I think they. I just don't get it. I meet people and I'm like, come on, here's a bit of Christmas magic. Just
Yeah, there you
spray
go.
on them
Spray.
and-
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll make it rain with that magic.
Yeah.
It's funny, it means completely different things like at different times of the year, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then I think you've also got like, on a stereotype level, you've got people that go mad with their family, like have like 100 family members and they're all at one house.
I don't think I could do that.
And it goes mad. But then you have, I guess, I fall into this one. We have a big family, but they're all over the place, and logistically, you just can't see everyone on Christmas Day. So on Christmas Day,
It's the parking.
it's just small.
Yeah.
You know, there's just
little
the three of
pockets,
us, and
a little Zoom call. You good?
life's a good one. And
Merry Christmas.
then
Did you get the socks I sent you?
yeah,
Yeah?
oh, yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah,
no more.
they've been re-gifted for next year for someone else. But no, and the before COVID, the problem would be always the whole week building up to Christmas and after Christmas, travelling, man, going from house to
Pillar to
house across the
post.
country just to see people and say, you have the same conversations, you get the same bloody socks, you get the same. Do you know what I mean? Oh, how was your Christmas? Yeah, it was really good. Like, this is the after Christmas part or before Christmas. Oh, were you excited for Christmas?
Yeah.
Like, you
How
got
was
all
it? And then after, and then the 26th, how was your Christmas?
sore head, you're like, oh. But yeah, so you've got all of that. And then I think to the end, the stereotypes of everything is the pantomime, which obviously you can't experience this year.
I've never gone to a panto.
If things are back to normal next year,
specifically Christmas, or can you get a panto in July?
No. So if things are open next year, I'll take you. Right?
Okay.
It's great.
But
So
we're going out. We're going.
Each year, it's a different. Well, depending on where it is. So for us, the Royal Down Gate. Shout out. Let's hope you stay afloat through all of the COVID, because I know they're struggling. You
got this.
I know that each year they do a different thing. So one year it's Aladdin, maybe. Next year it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The year after it might be.
Do they change it for Christmas, or they just put a play on at Christmas?
It's just at Christmas they do it. So it's not like Aladdin's been on for the last 3 months. It's just that they'll do Aladdin for Christmas.
So like, is Aladdin now in Snow Desert, or is it
no.
desert?
So it's got more. So you're actually watching Aladdin, but it's an interactive experience.
Oh yeah, you interact.
So there'll be some characters that will speak to you, and they'll come onto the stage, and they'll say, like, I need you to scream really loud when a baddie comes on, basically, and then we'll do a test, and then they get
the baddie had a very different image in my head than what you thought.
They'll get someone from they'll get the left hand side of the theatre to scream, then the middle, then the right, and then you have a competition, and then it's like fun. And then you do the whole classic, which you may have heard of this. He's behind you.
Where is he?
Yeah. And then he's behind you, and then they're like, oh no, he isn't, and then everyone's like, oh yes, he is, and then it's like a bit of back and forth, bit of banter with the crowd.
You're getting a little bit excited, and then you go, and then I go.
So that's what the panto's about. It's the main story of Aladdin or whatever, but you just have a bit more interaction with the audience, and then there's an interval in the middle, and you get your ice creams. It's really great, and you might have like flashing swords or whatnot, or like a foam thumb. It's a tongue twister. Try saying
foam thumb.
Oh, okay, all right, Shav. And you can have that, and you can point, and it's just great fun. And sometimes they throw things into the crowd, and you've got to hit it out like big inflatable thing. It's crazy. It's really good, really interactive. If you've never been to a panto, go. We'll go next year. Hopefully they'll be about.
I'm getting quite the bucket list.
They just make it. It's for families and kids, really, but it's just a bit of a laugh.
Well, so just us two.
Yeah,
two grown men, one panto taking place.
We'll find a child in the family we can bring, so we don't look so weird.
Kidnap a kid. Pretend.
But yeah,
where is it? Who's behind you?
We'll go to one hopefully next year. But I think that wraps up the stereotypes real nice, because it is probably the best thing, and people either love it and go to it, or people hate it and don't do it.
Well, I'm gonna have to find out. I'm gonna have to find out. Yeah. There's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Moving on. Okay, cool. It's now time for the giveaway. We've had loads of entries to the giveaway. Really, really pleased with the amount of people that have entered. Really good giveaway with some local businesses as well. So, thank you for entering, and keep your eyes peeled for future ones. As you can see on the screen, we have the names of everyone that has entered. So it will just be random. We will just click the button, and it will just randomly select someone. So without further ado, here we go.
Let's go. Oh, is it Lucia? Oh!
Well, that was close.
Georgie, you won it.
Pipped at the post there.
Look at that. You got Sipanen, a bottle of Prosecco, a blanket, and a lovely candle. And, of course, your Spotify music subscription on us. But I want you to listen to our podcast and leave a review. And if you didn't win, maybe next time you might be a little more lucky. But what you have to do is you need to like us, comment, subscribe, leave a review.
Thank you. We'll be in touch soon with how we can get this across to you, and that's that. Peace.